Mr. and Mrs. Boyle, I'm sure going to do a great job to get your home sold quickly and at top dollar too. It'll be a pleasure to work with you.
Tell me, how much can you get for our home?
Well, judging by your taste in interior decorating and the lovely rose gardens, both front and back, I think almost $800,000.
Really?
Really? Why, that's much more than we expected. Just how are you getting this figure? How do you come by this figure for our home?
Yeah, the other agents that were here said that the buyers would likely be in the $650 to $699 range, and that, you know, it's kind of scary to think that you're coming in now at 8.
Well, I have the best firm behind me, not like some low-budget companies who shortchange sellers like you just to make a quick buck. My company, you have to be careful who represents you, you know.
Yeah.
My company advertises more than you can imagine with full throttle promotion. We leave the other companies in the dust.
ABC Realty and XYZ Realty came and they told us that in this market, it was not advisable to overprice your home, right?
Yep.
And we need to think about that. That's really important to us.
Yeah, the other agents said that apparently there are a number of other homes similar to ours in the market, and that if we overpriced it, we'd be kind of in trouble.
I don't believe in that computer stuff. Computers are for wimps. I use my gut feeling and sales instincts to price a home. That's how I know your home is worth $800,000. Besides, I can persuade buyers to pay more than other agents can get for you. You'll be out of here in no time.
Well, what about the work that we need to do on the house? I mean, there are things that need to be done. And what about the crack in the pool? Do we have to repair that?
I have to confess, our son installed the dual pane windows in the living room and the dining room, and, well, we didn't get permits. Is that going to be a problem?
Nah, don't worry about the windows. The buyers will be so happy to see that you have dual pane windows, they won't even think about permits. And I'm certainly not going to spill the beans. Besides, it's kind of confidential that your son put in the windows and everything, isn't it?
Confidential?
Yeah, confidential. Something you wouldn't tell just anybody.
Well, we haven't told anyone except the real estate agents, and they felt it was important for us to mention it so that there wouldn't be any problems.
Yeah, they felt that if we at least just talked about it, that the other buyer would not have a problem down the road
That's important.
if something did come up.
Look, it's confidential in my book, so don't worry about it. Now, tell me about the crack in the pool. Does it leak or what?
It leaks a bit, yes. Every month we have to fill it about a foot.
Huh, a foot. That doesn't seem like much to me. We don't have to tell the buyers about that. Besides, evaporation could be part of the problem too, right?
Well, our pool person let us know that there is a crack around the filter and that, but he didn't write anything about it, did he? He just told us, he wanted to let us know about it.
Aha! If he didn't write it down, it doesn't matter to you or me. Let the buyers worry about it.
Okay.
All right, so shall we get the paperwork signed so we can get your home into escrow?
Well, excuse me, could you take a little time to tell us just exactly how your firm will promote the sale of our house?
Sure. I brought a sample ad here to place in the local paper. Take a look at the heading. I think you'll like it.
Perfect home with the right neighbors.
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, people don't want to buy homes in neighborhoods where their neighbors aren't their kind of people. This ad will attract the right kind of buyer, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. Our house is not perfect. And that's sort of presumptuous, and it's also kind of not true.
It's just an ad. Everyone knows ads are just ads. You can say just about anything to get the phones ringing. That's what this business is like.
I have to ask you, are you going to put this into the multiple listing services? We're told by the other agents that because we straddle 2 counties that if we put the home and listing services in each county, we're going to get more buyers. Can you do that?
No, I don't see any reason to do that. Look, we have so many hot buyers who would just love a home like yours. There's no benefit to listing your home in 2 different counties. Besides, if you list it with us exclusively, it'll create a sense of prestige and will attract a select group of buyers who will pay more than if you were to expose it to the masses.
Does that mean that the people, the agents that came to the house, are not going to have an opportunity to sell it?
Exactly. Why let other agents who don't truly value your home bring you lowball offers? I don't trust other agents, can you?
Well, I don't know, but they seemed very nice.
Well, let me fill you in on a little background information about ABC Realty. I hear they hire a lot of new agents. Is that what you want? New agents practicing on your home? I don't think so. Why don't we sign up tonight and get this home going?
This is a very important decision, and you've given us a lot of information that we didn't have before tonight, and it's very different from the other 2 agents we've talked with. Pardon us, but I think we'd like to take the evening to think about it and get back to you in the morning.
You're going to be sorry if you list with XYZ or ABC Realty. I heard that XYZ has never even sold a home in this neighborhood. Mr. and Mrs. Boyle, I love your house. I can get the job done. What more do you want?
A little integrity, ethics, and perhaps some
Honesty?
honesty.